Today, during phonics, we're going to continue by scooping sentences. Again, when we're scooping a sentence, we are reading this sentence and we are grouping words together in scoops. And we're going to follow the scoops with our highlighter. Okay, so let's scoop the first sentence. This sentence has one scoop. This is my friend. Let's read the next sentence. I can play with my truck. And let's read the last sentence. I can read my book. Great job. Now let's get our pen and see if we can find any of our new trick words in these sentences. Let's read this sentence again. This is my friend. Here is a trick word for this week. It's the word my. Great job. Let's read the next sentence. I can play with my truck. Here's the word. Great job. Let's read the next sentence. I can read my book. Here's the word my again. Awesome job. Now we're going to read the sentences in the word bank. Then we're going to read each sentence and figure out what word will fit in the blank. Then we're going to write the word in the blank and read the sentence again. So let's read the words that are in the word bank. The first word is web. The next word is math. The last word is hot. Now let's read the first sentence and figure out what word fits in the blank. We like to do, let's look at the picture. Let's use our eagle eye. What is she doing in this picture? Looks like she's doing my favorite subject. Math. Let's read the sentence again. We like to do math. Let's cross it off. Great job. Let's read the next sentence. The bug is in a, let's use our eagle eye. What is the bug in? It's in a web. Also, let's look at the punctuation. This is a question. So when we read this sentence, we have to read it like a question. Let's read it again. The bug is in a web. Let's cross off the word web. And the last sentence. She is blank in the sun. Let's look at the picture. It looks like she's sweating a little bit. So she is let's read it again. She is hot in the sun. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to read the sentence, and we're going to move the matching illustration down to the box that matches the sentence. Okay, so let's read the first sentence. We are wet. In which picture does it show we are wet? Looks like this one. They're wearing their raincoats and splashing in the puddle. Great job. Let's read the next one. Tom got on the bus. This one looks like Tom getting on the bus. Great job. The next one. The cat can nap. Looks like the cat is taking this picture. Great job. And the last one. They can play ball. Great job. Okay, so this page we're doing guess where. We're going to look at the different settings. Again, the setting is where a story takes place. Can you describe them for me? Where are they? Can you think of a story that you read that took place in one of these settings? So let's look at the first setting. What setting is this? That's right, it's a playground. What do you do at the playground? You might slide down the slide, or play on the teeter-totter, or go on the swings. Let's look at this setting. This setting looks like the forest. What are some things you see in a forest? I see a tree, a rock, some grass, and some plants. Let's look at this setting. What's this setting called? That's right, it's a city. In a city, you see big buildings, and sometimes you see small trees. Let's look at this setting. This setting is a bedroom. What are some things you see in this bedroom? I see toys, I see a bed, I see curtains, I see a picture on the wall. Let's look at this setting. This setting is a classroom. What do you see in a classroom? I see chairs and tables and books and a fish tank. And let's look at the last setting. What setting is this? It's a house. What do you see outside the house? I see a fence, I see bushes and a tree and a swing. Have you read any stories that have these settings? Think to yourself if you've read a story where you have one of these settings in the story. Last is story time, comparing fiction to nonfiction books. We're going to review the skills from the past week. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose 2 books on your own. So you can choose books that you have in your house, or you can choose books on RazKids. You're going to choose one book that is fantasy or fiction, and one book that is nonfiction or real and teaches you something about something else. Compare the 2 different types of text. After reading the fiction story, discuss the story elements, the characters, the setting, the problem, the solution. After reading the nonfiction book, talk about what you learned. A fact that you learned from the nonfiction book. Okay, so when you're doing your phonics classwork today, if you have any questions or comments or need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to your teacher.